This is interesting. I found this Roomba i7 at the curb with the dock, and it had a bag in it, but I threw that away, left it at the curb. This thing works, it turns on, but before I turn it on, I think this is why it was thrown away. Whoever owned this, and I would really be interested to know how many hours are on it, did not service it. You're supposed to take these out and clean them. It looks like it might have another clog down in there, but this thing's got hair and junk all over it, all around it. So I'm gonna cut all that stuff off, remove that, clean that out, and then pull the bin off. I think the bin should be clean. I'm assuming this was still working properly. Let's see. Well, that was easy. These really are the easiest vacuums, in my opinion, to service. And you can see how much hair was on this. I actually took the caps off too and cleaned the studs out. So we should be good now. They rotate very nicely. These things are not hard to service. They literally make them so easy for people to just remove the stuff and get all the stuff off. How I know this thing doesn't have much use on it is when these Roombas start getting a lot of hours on them. Yeah, you have to replace this stuff, but also this little wheel here, when this starts getting a ton of wear on it, this is normal. But you'll start to see, and you can see it a little bit here, but that's just that's nothing big. But I've seen these where they get all flat, the wheels do, and you actually have to replace the wheel. They're not hard to replace. You just pop them out of here, clean them up, replace them if you need to replace them, and that's that. This one I'm actually going to pop out and clean the sides of it too, make it spin a little bit easier. But yeah, I don't think that there's a lot of hours on this thing because of that, and also because of this, the two charging points for this, and I could show you guys both of mine that I have. They start getting a little wear on them. This one's got a little bit, like it's been used a little bit, but it's nowhere near as bad as some of them get. And really, as long as that metal stays there, it doesn't matter how scratched up it gets. That's just a way to check for wear. Also the wheels, sometimes the tread will start wearing down on them. These actually look good, look really good. I wouldn't be surprised if the brushes, that, and then the filter in the bin were original to this machine. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this thing back together, and we'll see how it works. Everything back on and in place. I'm actually gonna have to shut it off pretty quick, just because I don't want it to go into the truck. I brought it inside. Let's see what it does now. So it's currently mapping my downstairs, and it's not on. The suction motor's not on anyways, but it's just doing what it's supposed to do. I have it set up with the app and everything, and as far as I can tell right now, there's not a thing wrong with this. So as soon as it starts actually vacuuming, once it's done with this process, then I'll know for sure if it's good. But right now I'm pretty well leaning to the fact that this thing is good. It's just mind-boggling to me. Somebody paid a lot of money for this thing new. These were not cheap. This was the higher end model than this one was. And they just let it go to hell. They literally just let it pack up with hair. Spent $800 on this thing with the base and didn't even bother fixing it. And this is the thing, is the stupid app tells you exactly what to check on this. It tells you the warnings, it tells you what's wrong with them, and it shows you videos and animations on how to fix it. And this one just needed a simple cleaning. Just remove hair from the rollers, and that was it. So we'll see how it does. She's not too happy with it. She knows the other one now. She keeps thinking it's chasing her around. So we'll see how this thing goes and see if I scored or not. And I say score kind of loosely because you can get a used one of these for about $100, I think. They're not very expensive now, but hey, if this thing works, I'll replace my i3. The i3 was the lower model to this one. So it looks like it works fine. I'm just running it a little bit. I'm about to send it back to its dock. There's a suction motor. Guess that's that. Seems to work all right. Just had it do the kitchen. Just finished. I'd say I'd scored finding this. Now, understanding that on the used market, these don't go for very much, about $100, $120, somewhere around there for this one with the dock. I still consider it a win because it's a little bit better than the one I've already got. It's just the fully loaded model, I guess. So I'll probably end up using this one, keeping the other one that's down here as a spare or a backup for extra parts, and go from there. Stay tuned for more videos.